You know what's something I never do is masturbate. And I know you hear all the time that masturbation is so good for you. It helps out your prostate. It keeps things moving and keeps things flowing. Well, I don't know if you have ever thought of this, but you know what else does all those great things for you? Actual sex. So why would I be masturbating if I can have actual sex? And now I know what you're also thinking. You're thinking, well, what if I don't have a sexual partner? What if I'm not having sex regularly? Then, of course, masturbation is good, right? Because it's keeping the things moving. It's making my prostate better, or whatever they say it's good for. Well, my argument would be that still, sex is better. And masturbation, why are you rewarding yourself for not having sex, not having real sex? Because masturbation can't give you the benefits of real sex, but real sex gives you all the benefits of masturbation, right? You're not getting that connection, that fulfillment that you get from real life sex, that immersion, that meditation, that meditative-like state of connectedness, that hormone release that you get, the oxytocin, all those good things that are happening, along with all the benefits of the prostate stuff and keeping things moving like the masturbation benefits give you. Except with masturbation, you're just rewarding yourself for not actually doing any of the work to earn any of those rewards, right? You're just sitting at home. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, well, I have such a crazy sex drive that, I just have to masturbate all the time. Like, no sexual partner could ever keep up with the amount of horniness that I have, the level of arousal. I'm just such an alpha male. And I would say, well, then good for you. You can use that motivation to have more sex in real life. Find someone that matches your level. Not rewarding yourself for doing absolutely nothing. Not giving yourself that excuse of, oh, masturbation's healthy. I can do it whenever I want because it's good for me. No, we're not going to take that excuse. We're going to use that energy, that sexual energy, that arousal, that desire that you have to have sex, to release, to keep things moving, keep the fluids flowing. We're going to use that to find a real life partner and actually get the reward of sex and the benefits that come from it. Because like I said, the benefits of masturbation also come with sex, but the benefits from sex don't come from masturbation. Masturbation is this instant gratification activity that we do when most of the times we're bored. It's not even because we're like extremely horny. It's because we're bored and then we think, well, I'm kind of horny. Yeah, that sounds good. And then you get more and more horny as you think about what you're about to do, which is masturbate. But again, you're giving yourself that reward for not doing any of the actual work that it would take to have real life sex, to actually get those benefits from a real sexual experience. So I would say masturbation is not something that should be a common thing for you. You shouldn't be at home masturbating. You should be trying to figure out how you can improve your circumstances to get the benefits that you would from masturbation from real life sex. And honestly, you're not going to get the motivation to have real life sex if you are masturbating all the time. If you're draining yourself of that sexual energy, of that arousal, of that desire to have sex, because that's what you're doing every time you masturbate, then you're not going to be likely to want to go seek those things. There's not going to be that drive, that motivation, because you're draining yourself of that motivation. And I don't want you to do that. I want you to be sex gods. I want you to be sex masters. I want you to hone your sexuality, to use that sexual arousal, that horniness, that drive, that motivation to become better people, to find sexual partners, not to just sit at home in a dark room on your computer, probably watching porn, which is causing a whole host of other issues, and masturbating, and giving yourself that sexual reward, that sexual release for not doing anything. What is that doing to your brain? That's telling your brain that the most powerful biological reward that we have in the world, I can just get in my dark bedroom by watching videos and scenes on a computer screen. What is that doing for your mental health? Which is why I said real life sex with that connection with another human being where you're in that meditative state and you can let go of your inhibitions and just get in there and have an incredible sexual experience, the benefits from that you're not getting from sitting in that dark room and jacking off to whatever crazy porn you're into now because the porn that you watched last week is not interesting enough anymore. The other argument they always say with masturbation is that, well, you can get to know yourself. You can practice and see what you like in a sexual experience. And yeah, who doesn't know what they like in a sexual experience? Who hasn't masturbated enough to know that? I mean, maybe there are some women out there that it's taboo and they don't do it, but for you men out there, I guarantee that you know exactly what you want, you know exactly what you like, because you've been jerking your chain since you were 12 years old probably, or even younger these days, Jesus. So my overarching point in this video is that, yes, there are benefits to masturbation, but you get those same benefits from sex. And masturbation prevents you from wanting to go out and get the sex, to get those rewards. And there are additional rewards on top of having real life sex that masturbation can never provide. So stop masturbating. If you want to be a sexual master like me, because obviously I am, otherwise I wouldn't have this YouTube channel, people like me don't masturbate because we know that real life sex is so much better. It's more fulfilling. And it gives you all the benefits that you would get from masturbation. It's just way better. So why do it? Why sacrifice that drive, that sexual energy on some instant gratification dumb thing that you're doing in your bedroom and then you feel guilty about it and all embarrassed? Why not channel that energy and that motivation to actually find someone, find a sexual partner, get out there and have real life experiences with other human beings, which is what life is all about. So that's my point. My point is, don't masturbate. You don't need to. You've done it enough in your life already. I'm guaranteed of that. Jesus, I've probably masturbated. Yeah, I'm not even gonna get into it, but I know that you have done the same thing I have, because I feel like all men, all boys as they're growing up, are touching their little worm way too much. So stop that. Stop that. Get out there and have real life sexual experiences, connect with human beings, which is why you're on this planet in the first place. Like, actually enjoy life, get out there and do things. And masturbating is stripping you of the desire, the motivation to actually get out there and do that. So anyway, if you found this video helpful, if you found it informative, if now you're thinking, maybe I won't masturbate and maybe I'll go work on myself, do some good things that are gonna attract an actual partner, an actual sexual partner, then I want you to subscribe to my channel and I want you to like this video. And then I want you to go out there and not masturbate and have better sex. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Bye, guys.